na vile vile bunge la kitaifa. Asante Bi Speaker kwa kunipa fursa hii.
Senator Chute.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker, for this opportunity. Madam Speaker, I think election period of 1992-97 was quite chaotic, and there was a lot of issues in this country, and there was a lot of property destruction. And then we formed that time IPPG, which was chaired, that is 1997, chaired by none other than Honorable Jarso Jilo Falana, MP for Saku, my MP, who I am very, very much proud of. I also want to thank the committee that time. The 1997 IPPG report created a lot of democratization to this country. And that is why today we have to add just a few things on what has been done before by that report. Madam Speaker, the IPPG package made the playing field considerably more level. Madam Speaker, let me come back to the issue of NADCO. Let me take this opportunity to thank the members and the co-chairs and the leaders, both leader of opposition or Honorable Raila Odinga and Our Excellency the President, for initiating this process. Madam Speaker, I want to say this is a job well done. And I thank this, and it will remain in history as one of the second, maybe IPPGs. This is an IPPG, although it's called NADCO, and they brought a nice report. Madam Speaker, looking at IBC, they are talking about restructuring of commissioners from 7 to 9. I think the reason behind this is very, very important. I think by adding 2 more, I think it was quite advisable, and I really support it. Madam Speaker, on the IEBC issue again, there is issue of boundaries. We are having a lot of issues on boundaries, on many, many counties having issues. I think this should be resolved as soon as possible. This is why I also support this report. On the issue of, Madam Speaker, on the issue of audit of 2022 presidential election, I think, Madam Speaker, since 2007, there is an issue throughout until 2022. This report, if you go and if you want to check these things now, you are just wasting time. I don't know what they are going to gain by starting looking at that report. I don't think that is something that was thought of well. I think there is no, according to me, I don't think that audit report can bring anything that has not been seen before. Madam Speaker, coming to the cost of living, I agree. The cost of living in this country has gone very, very high. And it needs an effort from everybody, both are in the government and on the other side of the government. I think it is not the duty of the President only to look at the cost of living. It is the responsibility of all Kenyans to look at how to reduce the cost of living so that it can be affordable. Madam Speaker, if you look at the fuel VAT, that is almost double. Yes, it has raised the cost of many things, and it is time that we can relook at it and see if we can reduce it by a small margin so that the cost of production can also come down. Madam Speaker, if you go to, for example, Moyale on the Ethiopian side, the cost of a liter of diesel is 75 to 80 shillings. And while on this other side, it is 220 shillings. And you see the difference. And that country is landlocked. Why should we have a fuel which is almost 3 times price in Kenya, the other side, this side of the border, while in Ethiopia, the other side, fuel is cheaper? we need to look at why the cost of fuel is higher in Kenya than Ethiopia. Madam Speaker,